while.
Toronto coming back a little bit.
They'll make a run, right? Yeah.
They hit him hard right off.
These guys are playing for Popovich tonight.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
They don't got a bad team, man. And Harry said it at the beginning of the season. He was like, "Listen, man, don't sleep on San Antonio." You said it.
You can't just sleep on them. It's still San Antonio.
I
Still have his guys ready.
I still
to play.
think they could beat the Warriors, but this San Antonio team could beat the Warriors in the playoffs, I believe.
Wow.
This team?
Yes, because Aldridge destroys the Warriors in the playoffs.
If you can
And now they got DeRozan. Now they got a scoring guard.
They need another shooter.
Yeah.
They need one
If
shooter.
Mills is shooting good, or there's always that someone on their team. I feel like there's always.
They find these fucking guys. This dude White now, and then they got the kid, the Latvian kid, shoots 50% from three. Who the fuck did he come from? 50%?
Yeah, they like discover these people out of nowhere. It's
Pop, man. Don't ever count out San Antonio. Not yet. Not till he's gone.
I'm just sending the link to myself and then
Send it out.
I'll send it to you guys. So we're streaming already, but not like anyone cares. Where we start with the stream.
How many views have we had? Like 3?
You know, it's
gotta
it's
start
getting
somewhere,
there.
man.
It's
Can you
slowly.
do that on, or it has to go to YouTube? It can't go to Instagram
Or
on that
Facebook?
camera?
I mean, we can invest more money to do that.
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can push it out to other things. Yeah,
How do you do that?
you gotta pay something. I don't know. I haven't got into that yet. I just got us on Spotify. That was a lot of work.
Joe's like, what the fuck, man? What do you guys want?
You know, it
We're on
doesn't. It's
Spotify,
not. It's not as easy as you think to get on these things. You got to fill out and put. You got to. No, I'm serious. You got to put all these like URLs and like.
You set an alarm.
Fuck with shit.
Like, how much time would you say
Yeah,
a day?
very
Like,
curious.
Do I-
really
I'm on your team. They're trying to
House
get funny.
rules. How much time a day? I constantly wear this T-shirt everywhere. I tell every
Takes a lot of
person.
effort to wear a fucking t-shirt. I'm just
You
asking,
know-
like, how much time from start to finish?
So a 40-hour work week, how many hours would you say is house rules?
It's all 40.
Oh,
It's all 40.
You don't
once
go
40
above
hits,
and
he's out.
40.
Ah! Punch
Oh,
out.
I stay up every fucking night till after these shows till 3. By the way, I said to him, yes, we moved it. We did Thursday, but Wednesdays, if I post Wednesday after the show, 3:30 in the morning, we got 600 listens. We got 1,000 listens. Some reason, once I posted at that time, I looked at the times. The only time that we did well was when I posted right at 3:30 in the morning.
on a Wednesday.
Well, we did record it on a Wednesday, so it posted Thursday
So
morning.
That does make
Thursday,
sense because a
3:30.
lot of podcasts I listen to, when they pop up in the morning, like they'll all pop up. You're like, these are all available right now, and House Rules is the first one on there on Wednesday.
Yeah.
When we did it on Wednesday.
So what's
Ahead of all
So
of them.
Thursday, if we do it, then it's Friday morning. Is that-
Yeah, it doesn't get
It's
as
too
many
late in the week
listens,
or
I
something.
guess. I don't know.
2,000 listens, man. That was
Yeah,
a big.
so we got to try and
Is
move
that gonna
for.
make a difference?
That would make sense, though.
Well, listen,
just
next week
follow the
I
trends.
gotta do Wednesday next week anyway.
That's fine.
Fine.
We're gonna keep doing Wednesdays then. See if we can get the views up.
Yeah.
So to House Rules, it's January 3rd, 2019.
There we go.
We're in the new year, guys.
2019.
We are now on Spotify. We got T-shirts and we're on Spotify. This is big, guys. We got Gio back in the house.
Yo, what's up?
The Mulatto
Back.
Jesus.
I'm back.
And he was the last time he was here
He's
was-
with Ghetto Mics.
with the Ghetto Mics, and it was right before the Super Bowl. So,
Yes. Yep.
how's it feel to be back on and clear?
It feels amazing to be back, and it feels good to be back with you guys.
Right on, man.
We sound much better.
Oh, way better.
We're in 4K.
Oh,
we sound great. So, we're going into the new year, new mics, new equipment. Let's start it off. New Year's resolutions.
Scott, I'll let you know what? Why don't you go first?
Yeah, because you got a lot to say.
You know, because you just got married, so you got a lot that happened at the end.
I'm
of
cutting people out of my life.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Cutting.
Yeah, I just thought about it. Like, it's probably, a couple days before the New Year's. And, New Year's, I didn't do anything on New Year's.
So you got a lot of time to think.
To think. And I was
Yeah.
watching this. I was like, you know what? Some people that I know and I'm friends with, I don't need them.
Yeah.
Done with them.
They're
Moving on. Done.
That's it.
They won't
That's
even know about it.
easier said than done, though.
Oh, no, it is.
Yeah, but yeah.
So what do you? In my opinion, the only way is you gotta just like
Oh,
no
yeah,
responses.
The people that are going to be cut out will know.
So that's like social media,
Yeah,
You know,
they get no response, no, nothing.
You
Are gonna-
unfriend them?
Are you
Are you
unfriending?
unfriending people?
No, I'm not that type of guy. I'm not gonna go on.
You
there
gonna send a letter in the mail?
Isn't that kind of like chickish? Like,
Yeah.
hey man, I'm
Yeah.
not afraid. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that. Like,
You're just
that's-
out.
I'm just. I
But
don't-
you should probably block them so it's out of sight, out of mind. Too.
No, like, you could snooze them, and then if
Snooze
they
'em,
come
that's
back, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put more work into these people if they're not important.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
I'm all for that.
That's the way I look at it. If they were important to
That's
me,
a good one.
then you block them, or then you have to always go in and unfollow and do all. That's way too much work. So
Yeah.
I'll keep them there.
Right.
But I just
I thought
That's
he,
it. You're out.
yeah, done.
I thought he was gonna go the route like when I was applying for colleges. I just kept getting letters back. We regretfully tell you that you are not going to be accepted to this school.
Find all
Scott's
those.
gonna say I regret to tell you that we are no longer friends.
No, just I don't know. Just you reach a point in your life. I feel like you know a lot of people and stuff, and you're certain of who you are and who are good friends and who aren't.
Oh yeah.
And you have probably a bunch of them that are just more acquaintances, or they use you for this, or they're good for that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, you know what? It's too much drama. There's always a problem with these people. I'm done with it. I'm moving on.
I like it. I did that a few years ago.
I
It wasn't-
remember when you did that.
It wasn't like a New Year's resolutions, but I hit a fucking boiling point, and everything started. It just became really clear to me. I'm like, what I
Yeah.
mean? I knew where everybody stood.
Yes.
So it's like, you need to be completely x'd out.
Yeah.
Like you're not serving me anything anymore. Like I see, like you got like only like a finite amount of energy.
Yeah, yeah,
Like a video
exactly.
game. You're
Yes.
like Metroid, and fucking starting with 6 bars.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we're
I like
starting to
it.
get old. Like
Yeah.
I can't be giving you half my fucking bars.
Yeah.
If I ain't getting nothing back from you.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, I got too many other fucking people
Right.
that count and that are,
Yeah. That you
feeding
rather
off each other,
be
you know?
having your time with and stuff.
that's
and,
it, man. Pick me up, I'll pick you up. Yeah, that type of thing.
I mean, Gio, you gotta kind of feel that way. I mean, you come back from work.
I agree.
That's a good because Gio
He's
gets to
gone.
leave for a
Yes.
little while. Then
Yeah.
when he comes
So you
back,
gotta have perspective.
Well, yeah, because it's easier for me in a way because the people who I contact when I'm away are like that's pretty much the people who I'm gonna really want to fuck with when I get home.
Right.
Like I stay in contact with you guys somewhat through social media. I knew I was gonna come home and this
Right.
would be just like nothing coming back.
Right.
And then I talk to my family, but like all the other people, like Scott was saying, it's like you gotta get rid of them. I'm sick of picking up bar tabs. And
Oh, yeah.
Man, we're all in our 30s, man. You gotta. I have no problem looking out for my old, day one friends.
Sure.
But at some point, it gets a little tired. If no one's taking care of me,
Yeah.
I gotta start taking care of me.
Yeah. Got the outliner friends.
Exactly.
Bar tab. I think that's a good way
Yeah,
to
you
look
know
at
what?
it.
You might not complete the X amount, but I'm not gonna give you
Yeah.
fucking 5 hours a week or hang out with you twice a week. Or,
Yeah.
you
Like,
know, I'll see
how
you.
exciting am I going to be to hang out with you when I know I got to pay for everything?
Yeah.
Like, we don't want to go
That's
to
never good. That's
someone
never
asked,
good.
Someone asked me to go to breakfast, and I'm picking up the tab, or I forgot my wallet. Type of thing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta drive,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey man,
We
can you spot me? Yeah.
Now this is where we should come out with like business cards. So you get to that point, you go out to breakfast, and he says, "Oh, I forgot my wallet," and you pull out the card. Friendship over. Sorry, there's the card. You're done. Here's I'm
You're
gonna
on-
pay for this tab, and this is where it ends.
This
for
is
us.
it. You see this card? It's over with.
Or or
Okay.
if you don't want to end the friendship, you got to pay a little extra fee. Like I'm going to get this breakfast, you're going to swipe it,
Right.
but if I don't get the increase,
But
in-
you got to rotate my
yeah,
tires.
yeah, you got to do something for me. That's called one in the pocket. You get the one.
I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. That's good, Scott. I like that.
I don't know. Nobody else had
What do you
any-
got for me,
any
Harry?
thoughts? Anything?
Me,
Yeah.
just general, more taking care of myself, well-being. I think.
Health.
Just in general, yeah.
I should be on that boat too.
Yeah, the health thing is really, really important, I think. Nothing like, oh, I'm not going to do this, not going to do that. Just overall well-being. Start to really, you get older, in your 40s, you start thinking about,
You start feeling it.
well, you start feeling it more, you got your kids, so you start thinking about other people but yourself. So it's like, I got to be around for things. So you want, just starting to cut things out.
Yeah.
Taking it easy on stuff and things like that.
There you go.
Get the ticker ticking a little better.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with that. I got to figure out my head and my head issues. My main New Year's resolution is see if we could get this
Find out
show.
what's going on in your brain.
No, I want house rules to take off. Guys, this is the
That's
year.
more important than
More important than my head.
I don't
So-
think.
Forget the lesions in my brain.
And your wonky eye that happens and
No,
stuff.
house rules gotta go.
House
It's gotta be
rules
big.
first. First
We
and
just got on
foremost.
Spotify. That's big. We're on TuneIn
He's
Radio,
the fucking
Google
Ronnie
Play, Whoa.
You're the Ronnie Lott podcast.
Do you know what
cut
that
your
means?
fucking pinky off.
To play in
To
the
play in the
game.
game.
Yeah,
Ronnie Lott cut his finger off to play in the Super Bowl.
that's awesome. See, I would do the same.
Joe,
This
you have to-
podcast.
you have to take the headphones off. It's killing your brain.
Would you
No.
cut your finger off
No.
playing the Super Bowl?
No.
No? Would
Fuck
you?
no.
Super Bowl. You put yourself. All right. Put yourself as whoever you
what
want
was
to
this,
be.
I don't know what was the circumstance. Like he
It
had
was-
to get it cut off.
His finger was so mangled,
Yeah.
and it was the Super Bowl. And it was like, dude, you can't, the thing is
You
like
can't
twisted.
tape it.
You can't tape it. You can't play. He goes, what if we just severed it? You just cut it off.
They just cut it off right there.
They cut it off like the week of.
Oh, okay. I thought this was
So
at the
bad.
game.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
Because
Oh.
they had
You would
2
do
weeks
that.
in between.
Oh, I would.
So they cut it off, and then, whatever, and they numbed it up, and he went out there and played.
It's like
It
Kurt
was-
Schilling.
I can't fathom that they couldn't have taped it some way.
Well, you got to
It's the
remember,
80s.
this is the 80s, too. I bet you today he could have saved that thing.
We probably could have done surgery right here in the fucking
In the
basement.
80s, it was like, you could just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Doctors don't really think about it. They're like, this.
There's
Cut
a
it.
lot of cocaine going on
Yeah.
back then. The bad decisions. Like, I don't know.
Cut
man.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
What
Cut it
are the
off.
decisions? You either don't play, cut it.
Hey,
What-
Doc,
what-
cut it.
Put like a little
What
thing.
finger
Nope,
was it?
just cut
I
it.
think it was his pinky, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think.
I think so.
Yeah, it was like, you don't
need it.
you don't really need it, I guess. Just get rid of it.
Like defense.
I don't know. That's tough.
I'd like to ask Ronnie Lott today, like, hey, man, if you could go back, would you? Because I think he's had interviews where he's like, I would have done the same thing, but I don't know. Would you have? Did they really need you? You guys are so good. You would have won anyway.
Amputated pinky.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
but
just
Win,
pinky.
Like 55 to 10.
But
anyway.
guys like that are like, if they didn't play in the game, they didn't count.
They didn't count. Yeah, I guess. It's crazy.
And I mean, he's a million, and then you're a millionaire at the same time. Do you really need that pinky if you're a millionaire?
I guess not.
It's a great story too.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
legendary.
It's legendary.
It's the most legendary
Hey, what happened to
football
this?
story.
When you're 75 and you get to tell that story, and you're
Yeah,
like,
he's just like,
See
you
this?
want to see this sonny boy?
He just takes the glove off.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm all about the story. I
You
mean,
don't
if-
got to swing a fucking fist ever.
Oh,
You're just
no.
like, you're
His
that
brothers
guy.
and stuff are like, there's fucking Ronnie telling the
right.
goddamn pinky story again.
Your fucking finger's stinking again, stinking up the table.
Gangrene.
Yeah.
Speaking of football.
yeah, we're gonna go right into the NFL. We're in the playoffs, boys.
Well, it was
Scott-
Black Monday,
Scott won the house rules picks on the year.
and I also won convenience
Congratulations,
pick'ems too
Scott.
as well.
You won the-
Scott, what did you finish
Congrats.
your season at?
10, 5, and
I had
1.
144 victories in convenos, and I had 10 wins in house rules.
10 wins, 5 losses,
Like
1
one-
tie.
You like to remind us very often.
I'm very proud of myself.
I had 9 wins and 7 losses.
Joe, you had a good comeback.
I got a great. Thank you.
Strong. Don't listen.
Harry honestly took one for the team because I think about this constantly now. If it wasn't for his fucking Dolphins, the Patriots would have the number 1 seed right now.
Yeah.
And you took the Patriots on purpose,
Yeah.
just to spoil it.
That's right.
House rules picks means nothing.
So did you
means
come?
nothing.
Did you come up with an idea of what you
What was
want
it?
us to
Who
do?
was the guy that we were talking to?
So we went out to Smokey's last Saturday to watch the Michigan game, and John.
It was Waddington.
No, it was Dave Waddington was
yeah,
there,
Yeah.
but the kid John from he
Whatever
played
his
on
name.
softball.
Yeah.
He said that he came up with a bet with his brother. His brother's a Packers fan. If the Packers made the or had the better record
buzzed
than
in your head.
the Patriots, then vice versa, they either one of them would have to get the logo in their head. So his brother's got a Patriots logo, hates the Pats. He's a Packers fan.
It's not bad.
Drawn in his head.
So I was thinking, you guys all get the Boston B or the Red Sox in the back of your head.
Nope.
No, that's a part of the bet.
That's part of the bet.
Well, all of
You
a
can't just
sudden
make a-
now you come up with it. We
You
had a
just
whole
make a
fucking
bet
year.
after the fact.
You have to have a Patriots logo on the back of your head,
Never.
shaved in. Never.
I'd rather get a bad tattoo.
So what do I get for this victory? Nothing?
Well, apparently this isn't going to work out,
Funny smile
Scott.
at the end.
Yeah, you can
That's
come up
it.
with something. No, I'd
No,
rather
we
give
can
you
come up with something.
$1,000 than fucking put a
Wow.
B in my head.
I'll never put a B in my head, dude.
Sorry,
Sorry.
you're very serious. I like it.
Would you put an NY in your head?
Scott
No.
told me I was
Alright
going to
then.
have to do an
What's the
NY.
difference? What's the
He said
difference?
he thought he was like, all right, I'll make Harry get the Pats. You were going to get Red Sox, and I was going to have to get Yankees.
He was the only one that disagreed because he said he couldn't do it.
Yeah, weren't you the one where we
I
picked
said I
it?
couldn't get a tattoo.
That's what it was.
The tattoo I
We
couldn't
said
do.
we get a tattoo.
Now
It
we
was either that or we all picked up our favorite box of cereal and all had like a bowl. That's what I wanted to do.
how's that win? How's
what
that?
did you say?
How's
Because
that?
I was going down the aisles of, I was buying groceries the other day and stuff, and I looked at Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I saw Corn Puffs, I saw all that, and I was like, man, that would have been a fun day. We all get our old favorite
Yep.
box, polish it off.
I don't know how
Dude, I
that's.
fucking missed all. I missed something.
Yeah, but that, what was
I
it?
thought
how did
the
that
whole
happen?
the whole
How-
point of you winning was us to do something
Well,
that
apparently
we didn't
nobody-
want to do.
We lost, and you want to give us cereal.
Cereal. Speaking of cereal, I know this. I'm just gonna quick shout out Gio. He had strawberry Rice Krispie Rice Krispies.
I was so pumped when I saw these in the store. Any box of cereal that says new,
Yeah.
like new, I'm fucking getting it.
You're trying it.
I'm trying it. I'm
Okay.
trying it because I love cereal. I'm
Yeah.
sure
Big
everybody
cereal
does.
guy.
Yeah.
I love Rice Krispie treat cereal. It's
Okay.
like that's like the unicorn of cereal.
It's hard to
It's
find.
hard to find. Seasonal.
Huh.
It's
It
seasonal.
is, really.
Season.
So I see strawberry fucking Rice Krispies. I'm like, done. I'm getting it. Got it. So excited. It was fucking trash.
What it
It
tastes
was
like?
so trash.
Artificial strawberry
It's like, yeah,
taste.
it's the artificial strawberry. It was like so pink. The actual
Ah.
Krispie was too pink, and it wasn't even sweet. It was like regular Rice Krispies with like a hint of fake strawberry. It wasn't even. I thought it was gonna be like the Rice Krispie treat
So the milk.
sweetness.
Yeah.
No, it was garbage.
So what did you go? What's your default?
So the
what's
box
what do
is
you
in the
fall back
trash?
On? What's your go-to? Cocoa Puffs.
No, my favorite overall, I would say the historic favorite is probably regular Captain Crunch.
Wow.
Just the, with
I
no
was gonna
berries.
No berries.
See, I was going to say Captain Crunch with
With
the
With the
Crunch
berries?
berries,
I like
yeah.
the berries. Don't get me wrong, but I think the
Berries.
classic with that
Captain
berries.
Crunch when it
Crunch
got a little
berries.
soggy.
Yeah, when,
Right.
it's,
Oh, those
when, it,
soggy.
when it doesn't fuck up the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
let it
Crunch berries.
sit. It was hard.
Yeah.
Don't go after it like
No.
that.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
But the crunch berries would stay. They would stay crunchier longer.
Yeah, they would.
That
might
Captain
have to
Crunch
go
was
that.
my number one.
Yeah.
I have to agree with
I've
that.
never had this Rice Krispie treat cereal.
Well, now I'm never going to try
I'm
it.
gonna have to find it. No, not the strawberry. The Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, the
You
treat.
never had it?
Seasonal.
I thought you
Nah.
got it.
Yeah,
No.
you have.
No, I haven't.
Joe, you've had a brain injury. You have had it.
Rice Krispie treat cereal.
Yes, you have had it.
Here we go.
Guarantee
Here we
it.
go. It's
All right,
That's
let's
how it
let's
starts.
you got to go back at Joe. Let's wrap it back to the NFL. We're into the playoffs. Pats are in.
You didn't even give us time to shit on
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. I don't want to get shit on again by you. Yeah, my head's fucked up. We know that.
It's like 50 first dates.
Black
Every time
Monday.
we talk to you.
Brain injury, football. Get back to this. Get back
Hi,
to
I'm
the
Tom.
subject.
Hi, I'm Tom. Hi, I'm Tom. Hi, I'm Tom.
What's the first game? Saturday, 4:30.
Saturday, 4:30, Texans and
Colts.
Colts.
We'll just go around the room.
Colts are Texans are -2.5, I think.
I think so.
I think it's 1 and a hook now.
These games are all going to be close this weekend, man.
You know, I saw a stat that home teams that are under 2 or anywhere -2
Mhm.
are 1-7 in the playoffs.
Really?
Ah,
I
yeah.
agree with that.
I
I
get that.
agree with
Is
Because
it-
you're giving the
If you're a home
less than
team, you
3.
should get 3.
Right.
Just
If
for
you're
being
getting
the home
less than
team.
that, it's like, eh.
I don't know, the way Andrew Luck's playing right now, man, that's the tough for me. That's the toughest game on the board. I keep going back.
Houston
and forth
1.5. Yep.
I take Indy all day.
Of course you are, because you don't want to see Baltimore
You
or
don't
the
wanna see-
Chargers.
No. We then if Indy wins,
We would play
we
either
would play
Baltimore or
either Baltimore
Chargers.
or Chargers.
If Houston
Right.
wins,
Don't
Houston
you want?
wins, we play Houston.
Don't you want Houston to win?
No. I'm telling you who I think's gonna win. I think Andrew Luck's gonna win.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys, who do you like? Ichiro?
I think I like Texans. in that
You
game.
like the Texans in that game?
I think too much star power for the Texans.
They do have the star power, and they've played good games already this year. I like Houston. Barely.
Yeah, barely.
Barely. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Andrew Luck won that game.
they got a good line.
They
Indy.
do, man. They keep.
I like Indy.
You know, I saw a stat. Andrew Luck's only been sacked 18 times this year, right? 8 of those were against Houston, which is, I mean, what? Almost half.
Division game too. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not a fan of Luck.
No?
Really?
I respect him as an athlete. I just hate him. I hate him.
Have you heard his like?
He's a cornball.
Oh, I
What
just,
was
he,
his-
sound, he, sound, he,
I
looks like,
sent it.
he sounds like it looks like the 300 monster. You know, when he talks, like his voice just like, I don't know.
This is what he said.
Gee whiz, guys!
How Andrew Luck feels about being in the playoffs. That's stinking awesome.
Yeah,
He's
that's-
great.
I'm not surprised he said that.
Is he
He's
Jewish?
He's a big nerd.
Is
I
he
don't know what
Jewish?
he is,
Luck?
man. He's got issues.
I don't know. Not that matters, but
He just looks like garbage.
Why?
He like
Why?
the
What's
press
that
like after the game.
I don't know. I
he's
just
like
thought the
trying-
name. He's got the curly hair.
He's
I
always
thought
like,
he might be Jewish.
he doesn't clean up well for the after post game.
Nah, yeah,
No,
he's
he
always like
doesn't.
sweaty and
Yeah.
gross, and
He
he looks
is.
like a Neanderthal. I don't know.
He does.
His
need
voice
it,
is too.
yeah.
His voice.
His voice doesn't match it.
Yeah.
at
Oh,
all.
I love it.
Stinky.
Yeah, I don't like it.
We
Rubs
got
you the wrong way.
two. We got two guys in the playoffs that will not swear. Him and Philip Rivers, two
I
quarterbacks. Philip Rivers is on the sidelines. Gosh
See,
darn it!
Yeah,
but
I
he
feel like
says
he's
it
full of
different.
shit too. You know, he's probably cursing up a storm in his real life.
You think so? He's got 9 kids.
Probably beats his
I
wife.
think he's a Mormon.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't be. I don't know. I don't believe
Yeah,
no one
starting
swears
to
like that.
Damn it.
So you got Houston. Gio's got Houston. Me and Scott got the Colts. What do you
Yanni?
think? 1.5, Yanni?
1.5. I'm taking Indy. I'll take the points.
All right. So we'll move on to the second game of Saturday night. Cowboys, Seahawks. Cowboys
Good game.
home -2. Who do you like, Harry?
I like Seattle. I'm riding Seattle. Seattle is my dark horse team to make it to the Super Bowl this year. I love the way they've been playing, and I would never sleep on Russell Wilson.
Nope.
Because I think he's a winner. He's a gamer. They're playing good. I like Seattle. I like Seattle to do some damage this year in the playoffs. So they're my pick. I like Seattle.
Gio?
Yeah, I like Seattle too. Russell Wilson, can't sleep on him in the playoffs,
Oh, man.
and I just feel like the Cowboys are just always ready to shit their pants. Like you just
Can't
waiting
trust
for it.
them.
No, can't trust them.
Can't trust
I
Dallas.
forward this. Can't do it.
Who do you like?
Seattle. I agree with you guys.
I think they're hitting their stride right at the right time, man. They've been playing
Everybody's
great.
on Dallas and Cooper and who's the better
I
quarterback?
didn't copy.
When it comes to the playoffs,
Dak.
you
Dak or Russell?
lean to the quarterback a little bit. And Russell Wilson's been there, done it. He probably should have 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
So-
Yes.
He should have won
Do you have a
2.
group?
Yeah, I mean,
And I don't think Dallas is a huge home field advantage.
No,
I think it.
no,
I
I
think
don't
people,
think so either.
no.
people are looking back
Who
at
do you
the
wanna
old
send it to?
'90s and stuff. I think it's more of just.
Yeah.
Dallas has to prove something.
They've blown big games at home
All the
in the
time.
playoffs
All the
for
time.
years. So this doesn't make any difference.
I
to
think
me.
To
everybody.
be honest with you, that's the game I feel most comfortable with out of all
If,
four.
yeah, if I was
going
gonna
to
bet a game right now, it would have been Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah.
The only.
What do you like, Johnny?
No, I like Seattle too. I like them on the field. The
Obviously.
only reason I could see the NFL, I could see a lot of fucking calls going.
You see some
down this
fuckery
way.
going on?
Yep,
You see
I kind of
fuckery.
do. I wouldn't be shocked to see some PIs, some holdings. Because Dallas is fucking ratings, man. You
And
get
Dallas will still fuck it up.
Yeah,
They'll try to give it to him,
Yeah.
and they'll still
Yeah.
fuck it up.
Dallas had a wild win last week.
They did. They did. Who do you like, Joe?
I like Seattle.
So Seattle across
Seattle
the board.
across the
Everybody
board.
likes Seattle.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm almost all dogs this weekend, I'll be honest with you.
It's not really that. You could say dog favorite, man. They're all what, 2? What's the biggest line? Chicago?
yeah, it's -6.
So Sunday's Ravens, Chargers. Ravens -2.5.
Here we go again.
It's a coin
Ah.
flip.
It's another one, man.
I'm going Ravens.
Well, Joe, I'm gonna state this right now. I had this talk with you in the parking lot. You were rooting for the Ravens to get in. If they beat the fucking Patriots, you're in trouble. I'm telling you right now about that.
I was
said
not
that.
rooting for
You
them to
were.
get in.
I
No,
haven't
you
seen
said,
Scott
I
that
love the
fucking
Patriots.
serious.
I love. You said.
Wow.
You said it to me on the phone. I love Baltimore, man. They're gonna win. And they're gonna do this. If they beat the Patriots,
What happened?
What's gonna happen?
you brought bad juju. And you
I did
know
not
that.
bring
You don't
bad
think- you didn't
juju.
think
Beat the
ahead.
fucking good teams.
You get.
Don't beat
You
this.
also said
I-
earlier. You said Lamar Jackson. We're gonna regret this. We should have drafted him.
We should have.
You
So
see
fuck
that? He
it.
said it twice.
Scott,
He said it twice. Yeah.
Scott,
Wow.
be the better team. Beat the best team. That's
I'm
the way
not
I
scared
look.
of Baltimore.
You
City.
always
You
are.
Yeah.
Petrified of
You
Baltimore.
always want the
You
easy
are
road.
petrified of Baltimore.
Let's hope that.
I'm picking Baltimore to win. That means the Patriots are playing them. Yeah. Go ahead,
God.
sit in a zone 3, cover 3, and let him try to run. Go ahead. He can't fucking. complete
You have to
passes.
get, if that happens, if that matchup happens, you have to have a complete game frame of his face
The whole
game.
time.
The whole
Can we do
time,
that?
not moving.
Oh.
Like just
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 on you.
Can
following
you wear a
the whole game.
GoPro?
Yeah, go.
We can
I
just.
want
I
to
can just.
buy one of those cop cams. Have you seen him on
Can you
TV?
do that?
No, we need.
Yeah.
We need.
Oh, that would be
your
tremendous.
face.
Well, no,
Your
oh,
You
face.
gotta do that.
Well, he would have to have the cop cam.
You should do that.
I could put my GoPro on and just film him during the
That
game.
would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Or just.
I'm
I could do a
talking-
live stream.
No, I'm
Stream
talking.
of
I'm talking
live.
strictly. I'm talking this close.
Yeah, in
Like,
his face.
Not
Just
the
your
whole
face.
bunch. Yeah.
I don't want to see anything else.
No. Nothing
It's
else.
entertainment.
Here's
My God.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Even when you
I'm
go, even
dead
when
serious.
you go to the bathroom.
I said it to him. I did. We had this conversation. Got out of the car.
because
I'm
this
like,
is
I'm
the
letting
same
you know
shit
this.
that I said to him a couple years ago.
Yes.
When the Ravens won it, I looked
Nobody
at it.
wants to play Baltimore.
When Ray Lewis said that he was going to retire,
Dude, he loves
and
it.
I said to him, I was
That's
like,
it, they're
dude,
gonna win.
they're going to win it.
Yep.
I just could see that team going off.
So
If the Pats are better than them, they should beat them.
I'll tell
That's
you
not
what,
my
Scott.
fault.
I'll help you out here because the Chargers were kind of my other sneaky team.
Sneakily?
Yeah. I'm taking the Chargers in that game.
Okay.
7-1 on the road this year.
What do you think?
Best road record in the league. Baltimore just beat them a couple weeks ago. Payback game. I like the Chargers.
I'll have a stat after everybody goes.
I got one.
I'm going to take the Chargers too, only because I think Rivers is the overall better quarterback.
Yep.
But that motherfucker has probably costed me so much money
I know.
over the time that I've been watching football or betting football. I think he caused me to retire from betting.
Dude, the Chargers are that team.
I have never. I remember him losing me money like Monday night games at home when you think all the magic's there.
Yep.
You just feel like you got the good juju. You put about
True
to put a
fucking
G
story.
on it, and then you
Yeah.
lose. Oh, after chasing the one. Oh no.
Chargers, Cardinals, Steelers. Those
Yeah.
three teams that fucked me
I'm
up.
gonna go with the Chargers just because I feel like experience-wise.
All right.
He's in.
People want the
Finally
Breeze
picked-
River.
Well, you know what?
Super
He's
Bowl.
never been there, man. He's had a great career, and they're 12-4.
Huh?
It's a tough matchup for them to have to go into Baltimore the first weekend, but let's see. Rookie quarterback against
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers. I'll take the quarterback again.
We know what the weather's gonna be like.
Yeah, I didn't see any bad with weather, so
See? There he
Johnny's
is.
getting deep.
Oh, Johnny's getting deep.
Oh, listen, man.
Johnny
nice,
the
nice
weather.
comfortable fucking team from San Diego coming into
Little
15
weather.
degree
7-1
weather.
on the road, bro.
Yeah, but here's a question, and I don't know.
If they're gonna
I don't
be
know
over,
the
if it's
answer.
going to be over 35 degrees, I'm going to take San Diego. Anything below 35,
You're
Going
taking
Baltimore?
I'm
Baltimore.
going to go Baltimore.
So
But
if
can
it's
I do that?
34,
Yeah.
if it's 34,
35 is my threshold.
okay.
Yeah, 34.
How many?
We'll keep an eye on that.
So we So Yanni's, it's up in the air.
It's up in
Just
there.
like he-
Clearly. Yeah,
It's up
well,
there.
well
Well
done,
played,
Scott.
Scott.
Well,
I'm out.
How many games? I don't know the answer to this, so I'm just asking in general what you think. How many games have the Chargers played at 1 o'clock? Because this would be a. I mean, you think about it, it's a 1 o'clock game. They're coming from
Oh, I'd have to.
the West Coast, so it's 10
Travel.
a.m. their time.
Right.
This
They're
is-
used to 4 o'clock
See,
games
These
mostly.
are the questions
They-
that
those
real
are-
handicappers like us
Yeah,
ask.
Those are huge.
They went to
that's a huge
England
thing,
this year.
Travel.
That England game was the one game that I think I don't know that they played many 1 o'clock games. Most of their games are like
Uh-huh.
4:30.
Well, they had to have been out here.
Buffalo.
Yeah,
Remember
they
that
went
was
to
the Buffalo
and
game because
smashed
we
them.
all said don't take San Diego as a trap,
And they smashed them.
Smash.
Okay.
We have at least that one. We must have at least
London
one
was
more.
early.
London was real early. They're not.
But I
That,
feel like it's got to be less of a factor.
I don't.
Once the
Yeah,
playoffs, you
I
gotta
don't
be
think that
fucking ready to
matters.
go.
I don't
Where-
think
wherever,
that
Well,
what time?
They should have left now. They
Because
should
they've
leave
been
now
there.
then. Yeah.
They've been.
Oh,
there.
I'm not saying that they didn't leave.
No,
I'm just
they
saying.
adjusted. What's it take? A day or two?
I'm saying that
I know
they're
what you're
used
saying,
to. They're
yeah.
used to a certain time. And
No, in the regular season that is a big factor.
I don't think it is in the playoffs.
But here's
No.
the thing: in the AFC, do you know who has the weakest strength of schedule
No.
of in the regular season? It was Kansas City,
Mhm.
then it was San Diego. The strongest schedule was the Patriots.
Kansas
Wait.
City had the weakest.
Yeah.
They went to New England.
Yep.
Didn't they go to the Rams?
Yep.
Still, it was the weakest strength of schedule.
Wow.
It came out on ESPN. You look it up. I know
Does
my
that-
facts.
does
No,
that-
I know. I was just
Does
thinking
that
on the top
make
of
you
my head.
feel better?
Oh yeah, it does. Patriots. They've had a tougher schedule, and they're at home. They're
How did the
undefeated.
Patriots have a tough schedule? They play the Dolphins
I'm
twice,
s-
the Jets twice, Buffalo twice.
That's what I'm saying. Just
How-
on the
how is
surface.
I don't come up with these things.
And who did they play
You need
outside?
to check your sources.
yeah, check your
bro.
stats.
Look it up.
And then they
I
play
believe
the
it.
schedule.
And then they play the Lions, the Packers, Minnesota, the average.
I don't know if they
average,
go
They
off
played Chicago. They played
Chicago-
Houston.
All right.
They caught them early in the year. It's
Indy.
like when you play them
All
too.
right.
You
Yeah.
know.
It is when you play it,
Yeah,
but if
I
you
did-
look
I
at
don't know
it,
if they
now
take
you're
that
like,
into
okay.
That's,
Like if you played Houston the first 3 weeks of the year, one thing. You play them fucking week 10.
yeah, but they want to run at the end.
You know, completely different.
That's true. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So me, Joe, Baltimore, your
We like
weather,
Chargers.
35 degrees.
And Johnny's on the weather. All right. Chicago, Philly.
Go ahead, H. State it.
Once again,
You're riding Nick
I'm
Foles.
sticking to the quarterbacks. I'm sticking to the better quarterback. I'm riding Nick Foles, baby.
Who will be a Dolphin next year?
That'd be great.
Sure.
Sure could
And
use
AB
it.
will be there too.
In Miami?
That's one of the places they're reporting.
Bring them all on, man. We could use help. Lots of help.
It's AB. They said the Jets. They said
would.
Miami. They said possibly the Niners. And they had like.
Can Le'Veon Bell go there too?
Did you see the thing on? I saw something on Instagram. It was Jarvis Landry posted something that
Him.
yeah,
AB,
all going to
to
Cleveland.
All going to Cleveland?
Yeah,
Really?
They don't
Imagine
have
that.
enough money.
Cleveland's got money.
I
Well,
think
they
they're.
spent
I
some
think
of
they're.
it.
I think they're just going to do like a big fuck you. Like
Wow.
they're gonna come through.
Vision.
Fucking.
Can you imagine if
That would be
Le'Veon Bell
awesome.
and those two go to Cleveland?
Nah,
Yo,
that's
that
a fucking
shit. That would be
story.
like '80s Miami University. shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For the NFL. You know,
Right.
With Baker and,
Yeah,
and that
with-
defense that's
like,
getting better.
They are like a
with
bunch
Jarvis
of fucking,
too.
Look
like,
at him. Look at
a
him.
bunch of
He's-
fucking
He
personalities.
hates this. Look at him. He's like, they would be an absolute fucking
But that would be.
powerhouse.
That would be
I have to stop
They
this
would
from
click.
happening.
They would click too because
No.
Baker's. He has that like mentality.
Yeah.
That like
He's
grab your cock. Like
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
stick your tongue out.
Yeah.
They
Be
would
a
get
bunch
along
of-
with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
for
any-
sure.
if
I
they
would
went
love
with
that. I would love to fucking see that.
They-
Just,
that would
just
come
for,
with
I
work.
can't lie.
just for. I think that would bring some spark. To
It'd
the
It'd be
NFL, man.
entertaining. There was no doubt about it.
They'd be
Yeah.
a bunch of cock grabbing,
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
badass. fucking-
They'll get a fucking
Probably
coach who
slapping
doesn't give a fuck what
high
they're doing.
fives.
But the coach has no control. like,
Yeah,
just
no
fucking-
control.
fucking
Yeah,
pulling
like
out
that.
titties on the
Yeah.
celebrating.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Like the U.
They'll be
Yeah.
like a real life ballers, but in
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Cleveland.
bringing the U to the fucking NFL.
That'd be
Land.
great.
Interesting.
Cleveland would be on
There'd be
fire.
so many boos.
Cleveland
now.
deserves it, man.
They
They
do.
need something to cheer about
They
that
do.
fucking town.
Imagine where the LeBron portrait was. They just had all of them like fucking
Holding
dressed
their-
up in like pimp suits or
Yeah.
something.
and all holding their cocks.
Yeah.
That's what
Like-
we do in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Go
We
ahead.
hold cock.
Yeah. I think it'd be awesome.
I like it. I like that, G. I hope it happens.
Shit.
Landry's probably down to the game.
So
I'm
Chicago,
taking Chicago. Taking Chicago.
Who did you take?
Philly. Chicago or Philly?
Fuck Philly.
Philly. I'm taking.
You like Philly?
I hate
I
Philly.
like Philly. I know, obviously, you're not
I
Chicago.
just-
Chicago's -6, so you're getting 6.
I just don't want to hear Sal talk shit about calling.
Well,
the
did
game.
you?
Well, wait a
you,
minute,
Did,
wait a
did
minute.
you
I know,
hear the
I-
whole?
No, I know the story. Jay is the one that really called it.
Yeah.
It is documented on the show.
It's
Oh,
documented
yeah.
twice. Yes.
Sal plagiarized that.
Any kind of
Sal Kelly.
credit, I don't want to hear. So if Sal, if you're listening,
Is,
Go
is
Eagles.
Sal's your landlord now? Is that the case?
yeah,
Sal,
yes.
Sal, we do not want the Bears to win. Apparently.
Yep.
Don't be surprised if your rent goes
I
up.
You better read that lease over really good, man.
Fine print, Gio.
Yeah.
$100 next month.
I forgot about that for a couple seconds.
So we like Philly. Obviously, you're
Chicago.
definitely going Chicago. Do you want to say why, or you just
I'm done. Done with
you
them.
just hate the
Done.
Eagles so
Hate
much?
the coach, hate everything.
All right, so no good insight.
All right.
Just
Yeah.
all right.
Well, they lost their running backs. They can't do the RPO anymore. Like, I mean, come on. Like, luck has to end. Went 9-7 for a reason.
Okay.
The Giants done it. I can't stand teams like that.
I like the Bears too, actually.
No, they have the better team. There's no
And
yeah.
they showed it last week. Everybody, Vikings.
Yeah, everyone
smash
does
them.
that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, they got a great fucking defense. There's a part of me though. What you're saying about quarterbacks in the playoffs, it holds true.
Yeah.
If you just stick with that, after all games in the playoffs, you will probably have a winning record if you're
Yeah.
More than likely.
more often than
Yeah.
not go with the better quarterback in this
Mhm.
situation. Fucking Nick Foles, man.
Yeah, man.
All
He's
right.
got to get a job somewhere. Either he holds
Well,
that
let me-
job, or
I tell you
No,
what.
Let me ask you
If
this.
they make a run, go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's going to be right along. If they make a run,
I think Wentz is gone.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
I-
thing.
I-
I don't know that he is because Foles is older and he's his contract is
Not
out.
that much
old.
older.
He's 28,
Yeah, he's not
Foles?
that. Yeah,
right?
I
he's
thought
a
he was
young guy.
30.
No, they were around.
I
He
thought
might
was
have been the year before Wentz got drafted.
Check that out. But either way, chances are let's say they keep Wentz. My thing is, I think that city is going to eat him up. He's never going to fucking succeed in that city because if he doesn't win,
29. He's
He's
a
only
ginger
29.
too. That's why.
What would it take for, let's say Philly beats Chicago, and let's say they win in the division game.
that's what I'm saying. I
And
think
they
Carson Wentz will never in Philadelphia.
if
like
they
if
get
he
to the
doesn't win them a
NFC
Super Bowl,
Championship game,
He's done.
is that it for Wentz?
I think.
If they get to a Super Bowl,
I would.
what the
Because
fuck?
like whatever he did last season to get him to he was hurt so early. I mean, he played a lot of the games, but
He played the first
he
12
didn't win
games.
that Super Bowl. He didn't do the playoff run. It's not like he
No.
got him to the Super Bowl and then they.
Oh,
finished
no.
it off.
That
It's
was
like,
Foles did the whole
yeah,
thing.
Foles did the whole ride.
The whole
so,
run.
I mean,
And this year they were playing like shit.
But the tough thing, like up until that point, Carson Wentz was in the MVP.
he
conversation.
was.
Yes.
He was, but there's a lot of rookie quarterbacks or like young quarterbacks who just step up and then they look
They
like
fall
shit.
off. Look
you
at
know what I mean?
what's
Yeah.
it? LA's this year.
Like
He
look
was
how
on a peak
Jared
in
Goff.
golf, and then he fell off.
it's like look how he was playing. Like this dude would like not slide,
Yep.
diving for touchdowns, getting. That's why he got hurt. He was
Yeah.
doing some crazy shit like that.
And
Yeah.
at the same time, he makes a good point. You're saying that Carson Wentz got him to the playoffs, but that division, I mean, you can't say that the NFC East is any better than if you're going to say the Pats division is bad. Because Washington sucks. The Giants suck.
So those are the two worst divisions in the league.
Dallas came out once they got Cooper. They started playing better.
They were
But
the two worst divisions in the league,
yeah,
easily.
it's not like Eagles get in because I don't know.
I don't know.
You got to remember though, the Eagles got in as a wild card.
Yeah,
They earned their way in. At the end.
Josh Allen's pretty good, man. Led his team in rushing and in passing. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
And
and he's got a huge cock.
Yeah.
That's it.
And-
Where do you get your research, bro?
Is that it? That's all you do is look at
third
dicks.
reference today. The quarterback.
He watches him run,
It's just all dicks.
and he's like, "You see that? Look."
Were you one of those kids in like?
He was just
second
drawing
grade? Yeah.
dicks.
Yeah.
no.
Big dick guy.
All right, let's change the subject here. All right.
Oh man,
So, John, you like Philly? Did you say Philly too?
I do.
And you guys went Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So out of this, do we want to just end it there, and we want to pick who we're actually got?
No, let's see what happens. I mean,
Right.
yeah, let's see what happens, and then we'll take it from there, I guess.
Well, I know that you want to go on this, and I'm going to let you get the air from here.
Me?
Marvin
Yeah.
Lewis.
After Black Monday and Marvin Lewis, and
Everyone
now
get-
apparently
Never
that the
thought- never
NFL
thought
is
that they would
racist.
that
That
Marvin
there's only a couple black coaches, but I know that you want to talk about Gase.
Gase getting fired
I thought it was
is
horrible.
fucking ridiculous. The Dolphins were. Did we forget how bad they were supposed to be this year?
Mhm.
Before
You
the
said
season
at the
started?
beginning of the season they were the worst team in the AFC.
I thought they were going to be one of the worst.
They
teams
finished
in the
second.
And the fact that they found those young receivers they had early in the year, they started off 3-0, and the injuries just destroyed them. I mean, they left and right, man.
And
These guys were-
85-year-old Frank Gore had a great season.
Frank Gore had a great year. The fact that they were even in the playoff picture to the last 2 weeks of the season, if anything, the coach should get fucking credit for that, man. And you fired him again. I
Well,
can't.
here's the thing.
do it.
I said it to you. I said.
And right away, this kid will have a job next
No,
week.
no. At the
Oh, yeah.
beginning of the year,
Sure he will.
he cleaned house because he said he not just because of payroll, because he wanted to create a
The culture.
team atmosphere.
You got rid of
Culture
Sue and his attitude. You
and
got
then you
rid
got
of Landry.
Landry, the
Right,
contract
Right.
issues and stuff. So as the GM, when you let the coach do this,
right.
you are giving him, power. You're giving him, hey, you're in control of this shit now.
Clean it up.
And it
So-
worked.
Yeah, and it did. So when you're saying that, you're like, all right, you're in control of this. This is your plan. You can't just do a plan for a couple months.
This
it's
is
a
the-
couple
I know.
years.
Yeah.
This
So how do you
is-
get rid of him?
This is the problem with bad organizations.
Yeah.
This is the
Arizona,
problem.
man.
Like, you can't just keep pivoting every 3 years, man. You can't say this is our plan, and then as soon as things go a little rocky, scrap it, start over again. That's what bad organizations do. They get nervous. They have an owner that's too, like, nope, that's not working. We got to start all over again. The goddamn sign falls down. I mean, it's frustrating, man. I liked Adam Gase. It's not his fault this year. Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
I agree.
And they fired him, starting all over. Here we go again.
And he lost Tannenhill for some of the season.
6 games didn't have his quarterback.
The 1 year that he had,
Lost
they went to
both.
the playoffs.
Right. Lost both their wide receivers. Their defense was decimated. Their offensive line, they lost 3 guys. I mean, they were down to a skeleton team at the end of the year. And they were
C-squad.
and they were still in it. But it's the coach's fault. Start all over again.
What about Arizona, man?
Arizona,
1 year, and the guy gets fired after 1 year.
Denver Broncos, Vance
Bad
Joseph.
organization. Well, Vance Joseph.
It's,
Well,
He
it's
had
because he's black.
3 seasons.
no.
Well, that's what they're saying.
That's
Whoa.
ridiculous.
You didn't hear the
Who's
whole.
they?
You didn't hear the ESPN thing that there's only 2 black coaches in the NFL,
That has nothing
and
to
That has
do.
nothing
that
to do
they
with
think
it.
they're
nothing.
getting fired for their race instead of their
No, it has
record.
nothing to do with that.
Vance
I'm just
Joseph,
saying-
listen.
Just state
Vance
what they're
Jo-
saying.
Vance Joseph, I can see it because Denver never had back-to-back losing seasons.
Yeah,
Ever.
with a defense like that.
Right. That I could see. They underperformed 2
Yeah.
years in a row. They should have been better than they were.
Yeah.
One
The
year.
Dolphins weren't expected to fucking do anything this year.
Nah.
And they were in the hunt. And the guy brought him to the playoffs his very first year there. His resume, they're 500. That's his resume. Great young coach, and you can see it already. He's got interviews everywhere. They all want him.
Oh, everybody.
Everybody wants him.
Everybody that has no coach, he's got an interview.
And what are they doing again?
He'll
Starting all
probably go.
over.
He'll probably go to Green Bay.
Who?
Gase?
Yeah, I had that feeling. That
I could see him in the Jets.
It's not a bad move.
He's a quarterback guy.
Yeah,
With Sam Darnold there,
that's
he'd be
why I thought
great.
he would go to Green Bay. But
Or with Rodgers. Yeah,
Rodgers,
yeah.
but Rodgers needs to.
Does Rodgers need a quarterback guru though? He's
Are you gonna-
already kind of like.
Are you gonna miss
You don't wanna
Marvin
be-
Lewis? Anybody gonna miss Marvin Lewis? Or?
It
Is he gonna
finally
come
happened.
back?
It finally happened. Marvin
Well,
Lewis
he's the
got
owner
promoted.
now.
Are you sure?
Oh, he got
Promoted.
promoted. He's upstairs now.
He's got a promotion.
There's some shit going on. I mean, it's finally over for him. Finally. I mean, the other ones it wasn't too. The Arizona fire was bad. 1
Yeah.
year is not. That's
Todd Bowles?
No, Bowles was done.
He was done.
He was done there.
He's gonna go back to parking cars in the parking lot,
Yeah, I mean,
directing traffic.
it's just tough. It's tough to keep. You know,
There's something to be said about these head
continuity,
coaches.
man. You need some continuity when you're trying to build something. You can't just keep fucking starting all over again.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Well, some of these coaches.
Look at the
like-
good teams. Look at you guys. Same fucking. You know what I mean? It just keeps going.
Yeah, but if you look at the coaches that stay in, all right.
Harbaugh, Baltimore.
Well, yeah, Harbaugh.
You
You
know
know,
what I mean?
Sean Payton was a disciple
Payton.
of Parcells,
Yeah. And they went through some ups and downs. They didn't
yeah.
just scratch it and start
Belichick
over.
was a disciple from Parcells. You got to like some of these people. They just pick them up. It's hey, LA's coach. He's young and stuff. Let's get the new coach from whatever college,
see-
and we'll bring him in. Like
well, that's
the
what
kid
everyone's doing
from
now.
Purdue they want or whatever. So that's not always the recipe. It's the guy that's seasoned or has failed and seen the ups and downs. Johnny, you always say with working out, why do we always listen to young people when they haven't gone through any injuries and stuff? When the older people
Sure.
are the ones that know the most.
Find
all right?
find that older guy, that 40, 50, 60-year-old
Yeah,
guy
I
that's still in pretty good shape, and listen to what he's got to
just
say.
say, hey, I've been through the roller coasters.
Yeah.
I've been through the up and downs. I've seen us lose our best player, this, and we still were able to maintain course. Like maybe that's something.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also connecting with these younger players, man. I mean, you look it up. Like I even have a hard
different
fucking
now.
time with 19-year-old kids and 22-year-old kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Different.
There's a disconnect there. So I think that definitely plays in. So the younger coach right now they'll buy into what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with
Oh,
it.
you're absolutely right. Gase is a young. He's
I
a
know.
young coach.
I don't see it in Miami. It don't fucking make sense.
40
man.
years old. Yeah, if that. He might be 38. The fuck are we doing?
He'll
man?
get signed tomorrow.
tomorrow. He'll be the first guy to get a job. He'll be the first one.
With the one for the Rams, he's the youngest coach, right?
Yeah, he's like 35 or something like that. Gase is right there. And I don't know. Here we go again.
Sorry, man.
Let's move fucking on.
So, I mean, one last thing. So now they're talking already before the playoffs. They're saying McDaniels, Green Bay, Browns. I mean, how many chances do you get? Like, when Pete Carroll came into the NFL, he didn't do it. And then he went back. Now he's doing it with Seattle.
Mhm.
How many shots does McDaniels get, do you think,
I
as a
don't
head
know.
coach?
I don't know.
He's going to get a job if
Yeah.
he wants it.
I mean, if I was him, I would go to Green Bay, but why would,
Maybe he ends up in Miami. Who the fuck knows?
He's gonna end up in the NFC.
I think he goes to Cleveland personally.
No way.
He's a Cleveland guy. Like that's like his Midwest is.
Yeah, but with the Belichick
Is he a
ties
titty
there-
grabber like you were talking about, right? Is he on the sideline?
I mean,
He's
I
going to
agree
have a
with
turnover.
you on
He's going to have a
this,
turnover chain. Does he
Yeah.
do that?
I don't
Maybe he should go to
They'll have
Cleveland.
something.
You remember when he was in Denver? He was a little more fiery and stuff. He got into it.
I mean, he's going to get if he wants it.
If he wants it, that's the thing.
Wasn't the plan? I thought
For him to-
why
To
did
groom him, they're grooming him.
Yeah.
It's Steven
Belichick's not. He's
It's
never leaving.
Steven Belichick.
he's going to have the long hair and
He's
Long
never
hair.
leaving, man.
You
Never.
look like you look like Belichick's the nephew right
I've
now.
been working on it. Thank you.
Sweatpants.
Steven Belichick. I'm telling you, he has the long hair. He has a dip in. He's complete opposite of Bill, but he has the same mind and same blood.
That's you.
and he smokes pot.
He is.
Big pothead.
Who?
Steven Belichick.
Who the
He's
fuck
been
is Steven Belichick?
the kid, the blonde-haired kid on the sidelines for the Pats.
Oh, he works for them?
Yes.
All right.
Ah.
I don't really give
I
a
thought
shit.
you were
Okay.
making up a character.
No,
I didn't know
no.
what was going on.
My bad.
Steven Belichick.
We can go into we stick on football. I mean, we were all excited. Scott was excited for Saturday and New Year's Day. What'd you think of college football this week? It was horrible, I thought.
No surprises really.
I mean, yeah, Bama.
Clemson, Alabama, man, and that's kind of where we all kind
You
of
thought it was going to be there?
It would have been Notre Dame had no chance. Oh, look at this. I hope he coaches. He should be coaching the Browns.
Right.
There you go. Put him
What
in.
is his position?
Yeah,
He's a
what's his
defensive coach of some sort. Yeah.
defensive what?
I'm going to look it up right now.
He's a special teams coach.
Yeah.
There it is.
What's his full-time job? Looks like he's a fucking
That.
drummer of like a Skinner cover band.
Current safeties coach.
He's a
Safeties coach. He's only 31 years old.
Yeah.
And it's his son.
Yeah.
It's like his real son.
Yeah.
Son. Complete opposite, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw dad and he's like, I'll follow your profession, but I'm not going to look like it.
Stephen Belichick.
Stephen Belichick.
What a life.
The predecessor to Bill Belichick, Scott says.
He's gonna take over.
He's gonna get the cut sleeve hoodie.
God, that thing
It's not
keeps
gonna-
going down.
Just leave it. It's done.
You know who I'm going down with and I'm done with?
What?
LeBron James.
Oh, you're not going to bring wine to the
No, I'm not. I can't.
I thought that was it. I didn't think that was real. Like that motherfucker was really sipping wine, knowing damn well the cameras are gonna be on you.
No, he's.
What did you call him?
What?
What is LeBron now? He's L.A. Bron.
He's L.A. Brown, bro.
He's LA Brown.
He's
Nah,
L.A.
bro.
Brown now, man.
How do you knight yourself?
His ego was already, I mean, obviously huge. Now he's L.A. Brown.
That's all they
He's
care about.
on
out
another fucking stratosphere.
It's been a while
now.
since we bashed.
With the shows and the fucking, he's got all his fingers
his
and everything
voice,
now,
the
and
changes.
walking into a game. All right, he's not playing. I get that. He's injured right now. But dude, you know the fucking camera's on you when you're walking through the thing, and you got a fucking glass of wine in there. Like, man, he is. We haven't bashed. You said it.
No.
We haven't bashed LeBron in a long time.
Yeah, let's let it rip.
But holy shit, man!
This is
And
hard for me to do.
we all.
Well, I know that. That's why this is the main reason we brought you
Go ahead,
on.
go ahead,
It's
Gio.
hard for me to do, but I agree with everything that you're saying so far. It's like
What are you
this
doing?
dude, I think this is the first time he hasn't made a basketball decision. This LA was not a
Not at all.
basketball decision at all. It was family,
Yep.
whatever. We get that his son plays for an awesome school, basketball
Yep.
school. But it's all about just being seen. Now he's like,
Yeah.
It's the
he's
ego.
like, yeah, he's Showtime
Mhm.
times 20 right now. With
Mhm.
like all this Hollywood shit.
It's life after basketball.
This
That's
is
what he's
life
gonna
after basketball.
set
This is
himself up.
trying to be a billionaire, which is
Yeah.
very important to him.
Well,
And he's obviously
Yeah, none of that.
he's with Magic Johnson, who is a billionaire.
Yeah.
So he's learning from one of
but
them.
Magic did it the right way.
I know, but LeBron is man. Oof. I'm telling you,
I don't
man.
know. I mean, I can't say what right way. I mean, Magic was out there smashing hoes.
No, Magic
Yes,
was
but- yeah,
Magic
but
was Showtime,
Magic
man.
was Showtime. He showed up. You
Listen.
knew what you got.
They might have been
It's
smashing dudes.
it's
too.
kind of
dudes.
yes.
Yeah.
Magic was
There's a
smashing
rumor.
everyone.
greedy motherfucker.
He
matter.
smashed everyone.
If there's a hole, it's for me. That's what he said.
Just
The flower.
saying, man. He plowed everybody.
I gotta watch
And Magic,
this.
listen, Magic and LeBron, their careers are kind of similar.
Yeah.
Magic went to 9 finals. People forget that.
Yeah, yeah.
He went to a lot of finals. LeBron's been to what? Is it 9 or 8 or?
Yeah.
Well, it was 8 in a row, and
9.
then yeah, he's been to 9 too. And Magic lost a lot of finals. You know, he won 5,
won
lost
5.
4, so
Yep.
he's 5-4. It's very similar, very similar. But LeBron, he's taking it to another. He's just making it easy for the people that
To hate him.
hate on him. He
hate
just
him.
makes it so. And then he comes out with that interview,
He knighted
Yeah.
himself.
and he knighted himself.
What did you think about that?
Yeah, what did you think
It
about
was
that?
It was cringy.
You
It was
can't.
fucking cringy.
Yeah,
It doesn't
cringy
have that,
is a
like,
good word.
and
It's
it-
like,
and it- it's cringy.
Why?
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
and it's cringy because as soon as he does it the next day, they drop the Jordan interview where
Which-
Jordan's like,
right,
I'm not
humble.
gonna ever call myself the GOAT.
Kendrick Lamar.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm a Jordan. First of all, I love LeBron. But I'm a Jordan.
Right.
Nobody's better than Jordan. I'm
Right.
a Jordan guy all day. So to hear Jordan say that is like that's refreshing, and it just made LeBron's
Even
fucking
worse.
interview even worse, whacker.
Did you see what Jordan said?
Oh yeah, I watched
Yeah.
the whole thing. I shared it on Facebook and stuff. But
Yeah.
the best part of his, where he's sitting there with his minion and stuff, and they're just like watching, and he goes, "And that right there, made me the greatest player of all time."
How did that make you the
I don't
greatest player of all
understand.
time?
I don't understand.
Draymond Green got suspended in Game 5.
Yes, exactly.
If he didn't get
True.
suspended in Game
In
5, that
they-
series was over.
Yeah,
That
You're
series
right.
was over.
people forget about that.
I don't.
I don't even mind that he thinks that. Just you can't say that.
Yeah,
exactly.
man.
Because he did unreal. He was unreal that finals. The whole
Oh, he
time.
was great. Him and Kyrie were
Like,
amazing.
you can't like self-acculate yourself.
No.
Like that.
But
Yeah.
That just
you,
turn-
Why
turn
did
you
off.
just
Kyrie
said
want
it.
it out?
You just said it. Him and Kyrie,
Yeah.
and that was the reason Kyrie left.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't. It was just LeBron won it. I won it. I won it. He
Well,
should have looked at. He
who
should have
hit-
looked at
Who
Kyrie
hit
and
the
said,
biggest shot in
"Thank
that
you,
series?
Kyrie, for helping me."
Biggest shot I've
I
ever
mean,
seen.
no.
LeBron had the block, and he did
But I think people put a little bit too much
on that
on
shot.
that shot. Game was tied. It wasn't like they were down.
No one could score those
But,
last
but
3
no,
minutes.
that was a huge shot. That was big time. That was big time of big time.
You're right.
Like, you can't get any more big time. But everyone keeps, without Kyrie, man.
You listen.
Let's not
Well,
give that. The
Le-
game was tied. There was no pressure on that shot.
LeBron had
you know what I mean?
LeBron had a great series. There's no denying it. So did Kyrie Irving.
Yeah,
they both
yeah.
did.
Oh yeah,
They
you
both
can't have one. You miss one
Without the
and
other.
and you're done.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about great players, and it doesn't even have to do with sports.
That made me the greatest player of all time. Dude, what the fuck?
Isn't it better to get a compliment from
Everybody
somebody
had
else?
a collective
Yeah.
pause, like,
Yeah.
fucking, like,
Fuck.
what?
Dude, I'm telling you, I've been saying it. No one is going to the Lakers. I promise you. No one's going
He says
there.
it's easy.
No one's going there.
No, Anthony Davis is going.
You think so?
Listen, if Anthony Davis
No.
goes there, it's because he got traded there.
Oh,
I'm
he's
saying
gonna
no
go.
one in their own.
No, they're all gonna go. I'm telling you, this
No.
is the spot. I'm telling you.
I
You
disagree.
can't deny the location now. People will put up with LeBron.
Nah,
Yeah, they will.
I don't think
Yeah,
they
you
want
know
to play
what
with him.
It's location now. It's they see what's
Are you
going
saying-
on.
what?
Are
They
you
see all the
saying
good
rentals, like trade deadline guys, or are you saying like coming there?
Free
next
agents?
year?
I'm saying both. I'm saying I
Free
wouldn't be
agent.
surprised if a superstar went there before this year's over, and I wouldn't be surprised if two big people went there next
I
year.
disagree. I think they'll go to the Clippers before they go to the Lakers.
No, wait. Clippers ain't this. You might as well be playing in freaking San Diego.
I know what you're saying, and it's like the Clippers are like this, but it's still LA.
Ugly
But they're
stepchild, yeah.
trying to build this thing there.
I'm telling you.
It may or may not happen,
This
but
is it.
I
This
don't.
is the, this
no
is
one's
the,
going.
This is the push where if people are going to go there. This is not Cleveland. This is
No, I know what you're
Bright
saying.
lights.
I honestly don't think the really good players in the league, like the top 10 guys, the really superstars, I don't think they want to play with them.
So Leonard.
I
no.
really don't think. No,
well.
Kawhi does not want to play with them.
No, Kawhi doesn't, and they say Paul George, but
Paul George didn't wanna
He
go
didn't want
there?
to leave the money on the table. Didn't he take the bigger money just
He
playing
did.
for OKC?
Okay.
It was like 28 more million.
He
or
would have
some
made
shit.
the money back in LA.
I know,
If
but I
he
think-
really wanted to
but
go
I
to the
think-
Lakers, he would have went, and he
Yeah.
stayed with Russ.
But I think like that's not even the type of. I think he's even past his prime, even though he's
Who?
playing good. Paul George. Even though he's
Paul
playing
George
good
is
this-
an
playing
MVP
amazing.
conversation.
I know, but
He's
that's
28.
I know, but
Come on.
I just think that he's one of those top tier guys that's just not going to do it. Playing with LeBron, I think that's not the kind of player
So who-
that he needs.
You
I think he
saying?
needs like an Anthony Davis, someone big, someone that won't need
He's
to
a
handle the
shooter.
ball,
I don't see it.
and a shooter, yeah, and another shooter,
I don't see
and a
it.
Clay.
See, I'm with
Clay
you.
would never go there.
But Clay would go there.
Clay's
I'm
gonna
saying-
leave Steph
I'm
and go
saying-
play with
Yes,
LeBron.
I'm
No.
saying,
No
You-
I'm
way.
saying Clay goes
Yo,
to New York.
I
I've been saying
guarantee.
that.
No.
I guarantee.
Clay's not going anywhere.
Yo, yes, he is.
He's
Yes,
not
he-
going
Yeah,
anywhere.
I
well,
think
they're
that-
all gonna leave.
I think-
Write this down.
I think
They're all gonna leave.
Durant's gonna leave.
Yo, players.
Clay's not going anywhere.
Great teams like that do not stay
Open up
together,
some
bro.
mouths.
It never happened
I-
in history. It's
I
never
agree
done.
with that.
Put the
He's
money
gonna,
where their mouth is.
bro. He's out of there.
Write it down.
Write it
you
down.
don't think all
Let's
these
go, yeah.
stars are going to the
I
Lakers?
think-
I didn't put your money where
No,
your
I
mouth
think
is.
I agree with Golden State. I think they break up. I do think that.
I think Golden State breaks up
Boogie will
because, like you just
say-
said, it's very
And then
difficult.
you're gonna see all of how weak everybody is when they try to hold their own team. Like Steph, if Steph leaves and goes to the Hornets, or
You
whatever
think
the hell he wants to
everyone's
do,
gonna
you're
leave?
gonna see how
I
suspect
could
he
see
is.
Steph retiring.
Yeah, but you're
in
gonna see how
Charlotte.
suspect he is and how
He's
you
from
can't
there.
say he's the greatest player in the world because he can't carry a team. You know what I mean? I think that.
Tell you what, when Steph was out, Golden State wasn't winning games. With Durant, with Clay.
I mean, but it's just like there's no
the
pressure,
same
there's no
argument that
pressure
you just
playing.
said tonight, though. You said they're saying that with Kyrie out, the Celtics play better. Is that?
I
Did
agree.
you
I
say
think-
that before?
Regular season
I think
stuff.
they should trade him.
What's that?
I think they should have got rid of Kyrie.
Who?
Celtics.
You're nuts. You
No,
can't.
he's
It's just-
he is like a playground baller. He just doesn't bring. He brings no.
But
chemical-
Gio, in a
he rubbed me
playoff-
the wrong way.
In a playoff series, when things slow down, and it's a lot of one-on-one stuff in the playoffs, right? You need what were the Celtics missing last year?
Oh my God.
What were they missing at the
They
end
were
of those
missing
games?
Kyrie.
What were they missing? A guy that could create his own shot. Kyrie could have been that
They
guy.
were firing up.
Right now,
threes.
you're right. During the regular season, it kind of hurts him because he's one-on-one
He's a
ball
ball
stopper.
hog
He's
kind of
kind of a ball stopper, but
Like,
in the
dude,
playoffs,
he'd just be dribbling, he'll fall down, roll around, still keep his dribble. They're like, "Oh, look at that move!" It's like this dude just fell down 3 times.
I know what you're saying. But when the game slows down, you need guys like that. You
He doesn't
can't
play-
win with
He doesn't
that.
really play D. Like I don't know. Man.
They almost have too much talent on that team.
The Celtics.
And this is he said before about Gio said
similar
before
to
about the Spurs.
A lot
That's
of
one of the
similar-
reasons they're good in the playoffs because they're a team that plays like
Yeah.
they play like a team. It's not one on one.
And you got
Well,
And you got the best
arguably the
coach.
greatest coach of all time on that team.
Right
You
arm
can
back?
argue that.
What?
Right
I'm
on
saying, man, Pop for this generation, he's the greatest coach.
let me ask you this: Speaking, Gordon Hayward looked like he might have picked up his speed a little bit. Like beginning of the season, I know you fucking hate him, and I don't.
He had a great game
But
last
yet,
night.
he had a great
He's a
game,
good player.
but he just
He's
but
gonna
he,
be fine.
he looked sharper.
Yeah.
He looked a little quicker. Like at the beginning of the season, I was like, this motherfucker
It's
is
gonna
slow
take
motion.
him. It's gonna take him
I think
time.
get rid of
man.
him too.
Oh, yeah.
I
he's
agree.
trash.
I think what you said is
I
that
think
his stock went up. I
Well,
think
Joe,
that's
if
what
you're
they're
gonna
looking
get,
for.
if you're gonna get rid of somebody, if they can trade Gordon Hayward,
They would.
I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
they
think
would.
they should trade Kyrie and him in a package and get
Nuts.
someone amazing.
Who?
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Why would?
Scary Terry, Anthony Davis.
Let me ask you a
Jason
question. Let me ask you a
Jaylen
question.
Brown.
If they traded Kyrie
Tatum, Al
Irving,
Horford.
if they
Yeah, that's a nasty.
if they traded Kyrie Irving, right? First of all, why would New Orleans do that? Kyrie Irving's gonna be a free agent. He'll just leave.
It's gonna happen anyway. You might as well get. I mean,
Anthony
I don't
Davis still has a year
know.
there.
No, he's done after this year.
No,
isn't
he's
he?
not.
No, he has one more.
He has
One more,
another,
Oh,
yeah.
he has one more.
Yeah.
He has another year after this
I
year.
thought his
So they're trying to
was
get something that
Well, basically,
Yeah.
New Orleans is going to offer him that super max
Yeah.
contract. If he turns it down, he's basically telling them,
See, this is
just trade me
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm not going to
Oh,
stay.
so I thought, all right.
This is why I
Yeah,
do.
he's still got another
this
year.
is why I
Yep.
do think Anthony Davis will go to LA, and it has. There's no facts at all, but he has the same exact stats as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did when he was with Milwaukee. 3 losing seasons where he leads your team in, rebounds, block shots, and all that.
He's
Be the most dominant player and lose. Where did Kareem go? He went to LA.
right.
LA's looking at the same thing. Hey, we got our Kareem Abdul-Jabbar right here. We're gonna fucking do whatever it
Well,
takes.
plus, and then you have, once LeBron does fade away,
hopefully
Anthony
soon.
Davis is 25.
Yeah, 25.
He's not even at his prime yet.
Imagine LeBron James when he actually retires, what he's going to be talking. He's talking right now. He's playing and he's talking like this. When he retired,
I
we're
just-
talking
Like I
about
said
the guy
before,
with the pinky.
I still
with the
I don't
pinky
think anyone's going to go
You're
that
like,
field.
LeBron James, can you shut the fuck up finally and stuff?
Unless it's a trade, it's different. If you get traded, you don't have a choice.
I'm telling you, there is going to be some.
Jimmy
He
Butler
knows-
didn't wanna go
They
there.
know something because they're just too little.
stories
They're
LeBron
just
will be
calm.
telling
They're a
what he
little
said.
calm and they
his
watch.
LeBron just
Anthony Davis is the only one I can see because of a trade. I don't see anybody else
I
going.
don't know.
Who are the other free agents? Kyrie's definitely not going there. We know that.
no.
Klay Thompson's not going there. There's no way, man.
KD's going to be a free agent, right?
KD's
KD
No.
and Clay.
KD's getting killed.
KD wants his
KD
own
got
show.
killed because he
It
went to
don't
Golden
matter. It
State.
doesn't matter.
What would they do to him if he wanted to play with LeBron? Massacre.
It's a worse move for him to go to the Warriors than if he went to the Lakers. Now, I wouldn't even care. It wouldn't even be like he couldn't do any
If
worse than
KD
what he did going to the Warriors. So it's
probably
just-
Except going to the Lakers and playing
They'll
with
probably-
LeBron. Oh, that's career
They'll
suicide.
probably
man.
get somebody like Beal.
I could see that.
Yeah,
But he'd have to get
He'd
traded.
be a good side piece.
I could
Yeah.
see
I
that.
can see
I'm
Beal,
telling you,
like,
someone
Because he would have to get traded there.
Yeah, and I could see Kemba Walker next year going there.
No, Jordan's not getting rid of Kemba.
No.
I don't think so.
Jordan's a gambler, man. He has problems with
Losing money.
I think
Somebody
Kemba this
do a
Kemba this
steakhouse.
season really solidified him being like the cornerstone for that.
He's gonna stay.
I think he's.
I
I
can see
think
him.
they'll offer him whatever.
I could see him staying.
I still think KD goes to the Knicks.
See,
I think
don't
he
know
should.
about
I don't
that.
think he's not going to go to a losing team.
I think he wants to go to a team that's his.
I don't know. He had that. He blew it. He had that.
Well, that was Russ's team.
It wasn't just
that
his.
was Russ's
Before he won a championship. Now he's got his championship. Now you can kind of you got
You
house
flirt.
money.
But he
Yeah.
knows,
I think
he knows in his heart
Durant
he
either
can't.
stays in Golden State.
He's not staying there.
I think either
He's not staying.
could
He-
stay for a
he-
year, like maybe do it one more time, and then sign, or he goes to New York. It's one or the other. I don't see anywhere else where he'd go.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm telling you, one of those guys.
The
is-
Lakers?
Yeah,
You're nuts. There's no way he would go to the Lakers.
Watch. I'm telling you that is the only team.
He's the most sensitive motherfucker.
No, I.
You know what they would say to him if he went to the Lakers?
Yeah, you know what he'd
Like,
say?
now you're gonna go play with him?
And you know what he would
First
say?
you went there, now you're gonna go
You know what
there?
he would say? I don't care what anybody says.
Bullshit.
I don't care what anybody says.
I have feelings like everybody
I don't
else.
know.
Yeah.
Good arguments here,
All,
Gio.
all I'm saying is I just think LA is a different beast as a franchise. Like it's just you got the history.
I agree with that.
Historics, you got the.
I agree with it. But you also have a guy there now who's, honestly, man, he's different now. But we're just saying it. He's L.A. Bron now. He's not LeBron from 8 years ago where everybody wanted to play with
I mean,
LeBron.
and the crazy
Now
thing
he's
is-
like, do I really want to deal with all that
But it's
fucking
crazy.
garbage?
The thing about it, he's having an MVP season,
He is.
and
Just
the
doesn't shut
Lakers
up.
are in fourth place.
Yeah, they're playing well. Yeah.
So like he's overshadowed all his good to me, and I'm a fan about saying this stupid shit.
yeah.
And he's having an MVP season, bringing them to the play. They're going to go to the playoffs, which is huge. I think it's a huge accomplishment for him to go to the West. Everyone's, oh, you're not going to do good in the West.
Well, let's be careful now. We're not even at the All-Star break yet.
Man, they're going.
I'm just saying they're 3 games from being out of the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's how tight it
That's
is.
how, I know. But
That's how tight
they're
it is.
going. They're going.
I think someone's gonna owe me a nice dinner when the Kings finish.
God, the pick
Yeah.
of the year, man. They've
So.
been playing good. They're fun to watch.
They are.
I'll give you credit on that one. Joe.
Durant staying there, going here. We know that we're staying right here. Sponsored by. We have T-shirts and we're now on Spotify.
Can we find the T-shirts anywhere? Rob?
T-shirts are for sale. You can contact me direct message on Instagram
Yep.
or Facebook.
So all you ladies, if you're looking for T-shirts,
T-shirts
just
small
directly-
through 3X. I
Mine's
have.
in the wash, by the way. I would have worn it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I forgot.
I've been wearing it all week.
House Rules in the New Year on Spotify, guys. Thanks for coming on, Gio.
Thanks, Gio.
Thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
yeah,
I
We'll
enjoyed
be
it.
here next Wednesday.
Breakfast.
Breakfast tomorrow. Last breakfast of the year.